Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to my first episode of me playing Football Manager 2014. This is going to be my first save or series playing this game, and it is going to be with AS Monaco FC. Of course, previous version of the game, which is last year's. I had a lot of fun playing. I actually managed Monaco off camera from my Galacticos series. So I thought, what a perfect way to kick off FM14 for me personally, than to play with Monaco. I didn't manage to win the Champions League with them in last year's game, so definitely looking to do that. And I didn't actually win the Champions League at all in last year's game, which is really disappointing. So definitely looking to correct that. This is just going to be a little introductory video to just show you the start of the game, really, for me. Of course, I have played a different save just to get to grips with how the game's changed, if it's changed at all, and it hasn't really changed much apart from tactics. As you can see, they give me a nice transfer budget, as you would expect from Monaco, and I'm just going to get over this board meeting with the director, or whatever he's called. And now obviously the assistant manager. I'm just going to try and get through this nice and quickly. Don't require reports, and there we go. Alright, so hopefully he'll send me a set of his opinions regarding the first team. And here we go. Season expectations. You got Europa League qualifying, Champions League qualifying, and a title challenge. Honestly, I'm going to set my expectations nice and low. We're predicted to finish 4th, which is Europa League, so I'm going to select that and confirm that. Obviously, we could probably do a bit better than that, but I'd like to set myself, in the first season anyway, a nice low benchmark for the club anyway. Obviously, the best player in the team is currently Falcao. Everybody knows this guy. If you don't, then you've pretty much been hiding under a rock somewhere. As you can see, 19 finishing, 20 heading, 16 composure, decent physicals, basically a perfect poacher, either footed as well. I mean, I know he's on 300k a week, but he's probably the best striker in the world apart from Messi and Ronaldo, if you actually play them as strikers. But anyway, we can have a look at the team report if you like. As you can see, Sergio Romero is actually a lone goalkeeper from Sampdoria. He's our best goalkeeper at the moment. He's pretty decent. Very high eccentricity though, which means he'll be very prone to mistakes and the occasional error. Next is Daniel Subasic, and he's not very good. So goalkeeper's probably somewhere we're going to want to strengthen a little bit. And that guy's 39 years old. Wow. So yeah, as far as defenders go, we've got Eric Abidal. Everybody knows him, former Barcelona player that had that it was like a liver disease or pancreas disease. I think it was liver. And he stopped playing for Barca, and then they let him go on a free transfer, and he's obviously come to Monaco on a free, so it's a pretty good piece of business. And everybody knows Ricardo Carvalho, former Chelsea player under Jose Mourinho, and obviously played at Real Madrid as well, and he's quite a boss in defence. Sorry, he's very slow, and he doesn't really have the physicals, but I mean, he's a natural born leader, and I think he could do a job, especially against the lower down teams in League One, so not bad. And the third central defender is 21-year-old Nicholas Izamat Miran. He's nice and quick off the ground, so hopefully he can improve a little bit. Wouldn't be too bad. Alright, right backs, we have Fabinho, 19-year-old right back. He looks really solid, and looks like he could improve immensely. Obviously I'd get a tutor on him, try and get that determination up a little bit, but he definitely looks like a first team right back. Next up is Andrea Raggy. He's actually a central defender that can play right back. Again, he's got some pace and strength, doesn't really have much going forward, but solid defensively. We don't really have any left backs. Obviously, Abidal is a central defender, but can play left back, and he obviously has pace. But I'd much prefer him to be a central defender. And the other one is Levin Kurzava. I think that's how you say it. He's obviously a wing back, but he will probably start at left back for me, and I'll try and convert him to a natural left back. Very good though for 20 years old, and he's French as well, which makes things a lot easier. Next in the midfield we have Tourelle. Everybody knows this guy. Well, you should basically. Lots of people are picking him up on this year's version of the game as this very solid defensive ball-winning midfielder, anchorman, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, looks solid. Probably be the captain of the club based on his age and his teamwork and work rate, and obviously his leadership's pretty decent. So yeah, club captain, probably be one of the best players in our squad. We also have Jeffrey Kondogbia, who I'm pretty sure came from Sevilla. Yes, he did. And he's a nice little 20-year-old defensive midfielder, again in the same boat. Probably be used in rotation as our anchorman or ball-winning midfielder, depending on what formation I decide to use. Next up, in central midfield, João Moutinho, a very good deep-line playmaker. Lots of talk about him coming to the Premier League at the start of this season. Decided to go to Monaco, and I guess I'm kind of glad he did because of this save. Obviously, Tourelle. Right mid, we have Ocampos. Is an attacking midfielder, 18 years old, absolutely stunning potential to play on the wings. I mean, just look at his stats. Like, he's got perfect physicals for a winger, and I mean, look at the technique on him. First touch, his dribbling, crossing, at 18 years old. Argentinian born, so yeah, you know he's going to be pretty good. We also have Jakob Poulsen, another central midfielder that can play pretty much everywhere in this midfield triangle fairly well, but he'll probably be a backup to Moutinho in the centre of midfield. Next player I'm going to show you is one I'm very excited about, and that is James Rodriguez. Came with Moutinho from Porto at the start of the season. They were quite hefty transfers coming from Monaco, but look at his stats. 21 years old, AMC, AML, you know, just look at it. It's absolutely brilliant. And he's probably going to be an integral part of the squad for, I'd say, at least another 10 seasons or so, until someone can, I guess, replace him. Anyway, that's about it. Might check out Riviere. He's a striker. Got a bit of pace about him, not too much there. Obviously, Falcao, I've shown you. We have Germain here. Not much about him either. And that's basically the gist of the squad. A few places we could strengthen. I think at left back, we're going to need to get another left back in. Maybe a new goalkeeper as well, as I'm not too pleased about Ramiro's eccentricity there. So yeah, something we've got to look forward to. Obviously, we have quite a hefty transfer budget. I'll just have a look at it now. I think it was, there we go, 34.5 million basically. Don't have a lot of wage room, but I could jiggle the budgets around a little bit. Anyway, guys, this has been the introduction video. We also have a few players in the reserves, like Nasa Barazite, who is from Arsenal, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Monaco bought him. Oh no, sorry, Austria. Oh wow. Back from my days in FM 2011, he was at Arsenal. Anyway. That is about it. Of course, there's a few players transfer listed here. Not a bad central defender, Wolf is. Might look to actually keep him for cover. Koulibaly, he's a bit, trying to get rid of him. And Chabet, yeah, he's also quite crap. Alright, but anyway, I'm going to leave the episode here, guys. If you enjoyed this introduction episode, please give the video a like rating, and be sure to tune in for the next episode, which will be a transfer and pre-season roundup. I've been AuspiciousAussie, guys, and goodbye.